Okay, June 8th, here we go. Thank you so much for coming along on this fun challenge. I'm taking a matchbox and I'm going to glue this onto this piece right here. I'm going to put some tacky glue on the back of this matchbox and glue it to this 3x4 piece of wine box interior. This will be the back of the book, clearly. I want it down a little further. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and return this into the box so that it is stable. And I'm going to cover this with underpants. So with my baby blue and Mod Podge, I'm just going to cover this whole thing with underpants, keeping in mind the older underpants will not fold over the fun stuff. They will break. Before I get too far, I've decided that I want this near the top. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring in my corrugated cardboard and just cut a little triangle there. I'm going to put a very light coat of gesso on everything. Just give it a little bit of a bite. I still have the box in here to hold that up so that I can play on it without booping it in. This is the cardboard piece. I'm going to go ahead and hit that a little bit with the gesso as well. And I'm going to try and walk away and let it dry for a moment. Alright, it's pretty dry. Just breaking the edge of the underpants off the page. Wonky. The wonkier the better. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to take the inside box. This is a walnut ink. Spray some on there. This is some metallic copper paint. Now keep in mind, I am not buying anything for this project. This is using things that I have on hand. So we're going to paint that rooftop with some copper. Now this is the Vintage Photo Distress Oxide, which we know is more opaque than the Distress ink. So I'm just going to go in here with my finger and the Distress Oxide. Bring in some Wild Honey. This is a Distress ink, more translucent. This is the Distress Oxide. I'm just going to go along the edges of that little box that's going to slide in and out. Bring in my roof. Sandpaper. Just rough that up a little bit. So I tried to put a patina look on here with the Distress ink, tumbled glass, because I wanted more of an opaque or more of a translucent look. No, not so good. So I'm grabbing the Mermaid Lagoon, which is the Distress Oxide, a little bit more opaque. And we have patinaed our copper roof. That's good. Black soot. Just go around the edges of my rooftop. That's ready to go on there. Gorgeous. I'm going to take my black soot and go around my matchbox, around the edge of my page. I'm going to glue my rooftop on. So this is going to be the back of my book. So I know I'm going to poke holes here for that Coptic binding. So I'm just going to put some fun gears on this side. And I'm using glue dots to put those down. I'm going to leave this space open for a focal point. And I will leave this space open for some kind of a goodie, probably a focal point and a little bottle. So I need to make some kind of a handle here so you can open it. So this crocodile was on top. I'm just going to grab it, see if I can put a little hole in our box. Someplace near the center. Look at this fun earring that was passed on to me. So I just closed the gap a little bit from the earring. I broke a little bit of it off. Close the gap. This is just what I happen to have here. That is very fun. We will pop that back in there. Ah, that's a fun page. All right, day 8. Go create, go play, go have fun. See you tomorrow.